Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Laura and today I'm gonna share with you what I found at the Goodwill Outlet. I normally don't shop there just because it's a little bit intimidating for me. And I was surprised to see that most of the people were very young people in their probably 20s, early 20s. So it was, yes, still overwhelming. I did not spend more than 15 minutes in there. And I'll show you what I found in that quick time. So I'm gonna pull things here. Some of them might not make sense as of I like, more traditional classic things with like good quality materials, but I just thought some of these things were practical. So for example, this heart, which is not the best quality or anything like that, but I always have a sitting area in my outdoor area there by my door. So I like to put pillows out there and the cats like to sleep on those. So I'm fine with the cats, ruining that pillow if they need to like lay down on it. And it's just gonna be nice for my seasonal decor. I also found these measuring tape. I love this just because I love to have them in my purses as I go around and look for things to sell or just have them all over the house. And the truth is that this is probably something that was almost free just because if if you're familiar with the Goodwill Outlet, it's just based on the weight on things. And so I don't think that this was much to be weighted in there. I also got this hat. This is Nike hat, which it looked really clean in here, which is where the wearing would be. And having teenagers and living by the mountains where you can go hiking and stuff, that's very practical. I also found this one. This one is a little bit more dirty. I'm gonna try to clean this up really well. This was worn by a woman because there's makeup in there. And my husband likes The Office, so when I saw this, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna clean it up for him and have him have one of those hats. This one is from the dollar store, but again, if you think about it, this was probably less than 50 cents. And right now, like everybody else, I'm trying to organize my things at home. And so I'm gonna probably hand it to my daughters. I also got these ones. I have this same kind of Tupperware in my drawers, but I feel like I always need more of this deeper one and this one. So I decided to bring them home just because, like I said, it was very practical, cheap, less than the dollar store. I also got this one. My boys have one of these and they really like it. So now they have another one so they can share it. And yeah, I actually really enjoy this and I enjoy playing them with them in the stairs. I don't know if you guys have ever tried that or remember, but I love to see them just go down the stairs. Another practical item, I like this thing. This is something that my kids can open and it's very well sealed for their lunches at school. Because normally they struggle with something like this where they have to pull the Tupperware, and I think this is a good solution for children. Then speaking of children, I bought them this book called The Pigeon Needs a Bath, and I love these books. I think they're really funny, so I decided to bring it home. I also bought one more for them, which I thought it was unbelievable just because these tend to be a lot more money. Actually, this was, let's see, is there a price somewhere in here? I'm sure this was more than $10 new, and it's in new condition. I don't think people used it, and it's dictionary for Spanish English with pictures. I think my boys will like this. So I just going to hand it down to them so they can look at the pictures. I remember learning English with a similar thing, but it was the opposite, where the things were originally in Spanish and then you could read the English name for it. So I thought it was really funny. Just brought me back. Then I found this candlestick thing is brass, and it says made in India for Liards LDT. So I don't know anything about that marking. It looks newer, but it's real brass, so I decided to bring it. I also got myself this book. I like the books by this guy. I don't think I've read or heard this story before, so I was like, oh, I was just gonna take it home and I'm trying to like explore more books and have more fun with that. I also found a piano book. I recognize this from some of the books that we have at home, and this book has suffered a little bit, but I found that the music was good pieces and it was at a level that my kids can play. So I would like to encourage you, if you have piano students, I feel like piano books, they are all discarded all the time and they are a pretty penny when you need them. I also found this, and we just used the ones that I had for our New Year's celebration. So yay for new ones that probably cost me like 60 cents or so, based on the price. I also have a daughter who plays volleyball, and she's always complaining about the knees, and so I really like this thing for her, so she can put it there when she gets hurt. She has actual knee protectors or kneecaps, I think, but sometimes she just feels like, and I could even use this for the gym because when I'm lifting weights, there's one of my knees that tends to go nuts. Now there's some exciting thing at the end. I'm gonna leave it for the end because it's vintage. So I found this little square thingy. I think it's a balance. So I thought it was like a napkin. I can use it in my kitchen, just like that as a little towel. I also decided to pick this one up just because it's pink and Valentine's Day is coming up, and I feel like I could use the fabric, or I can use it as just something to put in the middle of the table with some decor. But I thought this color of pink was really, really neat. I really like it. I also bought this really big piece of white fabric. It's cotton, and so whenever I want to do embroidery, I feel like I could also make bags or something like that with this, because it's something easy, and I like to. I've just been really craving to embroider and paint and stuff. And then this is an exciting find. This is a very cute. Look at this doily. It's a circular doily. It's in great shape. It's super clean. I could not believe this one. I think this one could be resell for a really good price, and I feel like this is unique enough that someone would want it. And I feel like for a romantic kind of like more subtle Valentine's decor, this will work. And then here is the find, which I was surprised. It is not my style completely. I just like that it's kind of odd and vintage and unique. So it is this teddy bear with the bees in there and the honeycomb, and it's like a napkin holder. So that was there, and then I found his friends. So they are the salt and pepper shaker marked Japan with the stoppers in them. And their faces are so weird, which makes them even more cool, just because you know that this is old. Just with the faces like that, hand painted job is just funny. Look at his eyebrow. He's got eyebrows, and one of them is higher. So anyways, I am going to be listing this on Etsy. Oh, he's got fuller eyebrows. So I guess this is the guy and this is the girl. Huh? Maybe. And his eyes are a little bit better than her eyes. She is really looking like something's going on. Anyways, this is what I picked up at the Goodwill Outlet. I don't know if I will do it soon, because some of these things, like I said, they were just practical, not as fun as when I go to my regular thrifting adventures, but it was definitely worth it, I feel, in my opinion, for the things that I got. So thank you for watching. Happy New Year. Please subscribe, share, and like, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.